When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't... And the Beavers will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Broncos offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Wide out in motion. On third down, going up top. Makes the catch. It's Genty. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Genty. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Broncos are on the move. Off play action on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
On second down, he'll fire. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Takes it from the gun on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Genty. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Looking to go up top on first down. Coming after him. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
11th play of this opening drive coming up, at this one, a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Beavers offense will take the field for the first time. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Ball in the air, intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chasing, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Nice move to keep moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's McCoy. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for room. It's Genty. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. This time it's complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Going up top on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Genty. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to the air one more time. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. This time he's got it.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big field. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a receiver.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Oregon State, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Hankerson. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. They intercept it. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same page.
Didn't have any better luck going back to him on second down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, they were able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll do it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Now on second down. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the
catch inside the 30 and still running. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looking for a man, it's McCoy. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line, but David, he just held on to it way too long. The defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play more man coverage. There's less space to coverage. You don't have to worry about those speedy wide receivers going deep. Nice job not only on first down getting the sack. Now I put them into a predictable second down. Now they can't just run the football and be conservative.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Toledo was able to cap off a close one inside the Glass Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. You think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback extends the play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Genty. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Might be looking to run. Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Beavers are in the hurry-up. To throw, it's McCoy. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He'll try to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Broncos! How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Fires to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And the Broncos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're trying to get to it. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Red pass, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the Beavers will move the sticks. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's McCoy. Right down the middle. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. He wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State! And the punishment has been extended.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Boise State, 34. Oregon State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. And the Beavers get it past the sticks. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's McCoy. He's got the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hauls it in. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the misconnection on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Hankerson. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And tackled there by the defense. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26.
It's 3rd down.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The run from the shotgun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Dropping back, it's Gulbranson. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Beavers have moved it inside the 20.
At the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. On the run, it's Griffin. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Anderson. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Back to throw, it's Gulbranson. Firing to the right, complete. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Card. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Beavers are threatening on first and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it! And they're able to get him down. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Give to the fullback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Give to the fullback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's got it! Touchdown, Broncos! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air, it's Gulbranson. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on. Pass on the way. It's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They're facing a third down.
Third down coming up.
Gonna run it. It's Genty. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving you guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.